Okay, back to talking about Doctor Who. Patrick Troughton and the enemy of the world. This. My notes are heavy. And my pen is slippery, apparently. Okay. So the enemy of the world. I'll read what it says on here. Okay, BBC, Doctor Who, the enemy of the world. All right, the Patrick Troughton years were between 1966, so it's from 1966 to 1969. Okay, all right. This is story number 40 of Doctor Who. Okay, it says, newly recovered after being missing for 45 years. A classic Doctor Who adventure starring the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton. This special DVD release contains all 6 episodes, beautifully restored, five of which have been missing from the BBC archives since they were first broadcast in 1968. So before I had watched all this, the only one I actually saw was I just saw one episode on the on here, this collection of rare episodes, Lost in Time. So there was one episode on here from The Enemy of the World. But then I got to see all of it when I got this. So that was nice. All right. The TARDIS lands on an Australian beach in the 21st century. But this is no seaside holiday. Within minutes, the Doctor, Jamie, and Victoria are under attack. They soon discover that the Doctor bears a startling resemblance to Leader Salamander, a would-be dictator intent on world domination. Before long, the Doctor and his companions are plunged into a dangerous game of espionage, intrigue, and deceit as they face off against the enemy of the world. Starring Patrick Troughton with Fraser Hines and Deborah Watling. Written by David Whitaker. Directed by Barry Letts. Produced by Innes Lloyd. This was originally transmitted December 23rd, 1967 to January 27th, 1968. Okay. Now, I wanted to make a comparison with The Enemy of the World to Meglos, which is not with Patrick Troughton, but Tom Baker, which is over here. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, Meglos with Tom Baker. a later actor to play the Doctor. The reason why I'm bringing up Meglos is here is another moment where the actor who is playing the Doctor is also playing another role. He's playing the villain. So I like that. I like that. I like that strategy, that concept of having an actor, especially the main actor, play the protagonist and the antagonist. Uh, so that's what Tom Baker. Tom Baker, he did a good job in this one for sure. Specifically this one, Meglos. I liked how he played the villain, Tom Baker. Also, one thing to note is um, Jaclyn Hill, right here, is in Meglos, but Jaclyn Hill was one of the very first companions in Doctor Who. She played the school teacher of the Doctor's granddaughter. Yeah, her character's name was Barbara. She was alongside the character Ian. So that was nice that they brought Jaclyn Hill back. Jaclyn Hill back for the story of Meglos. Okay, so I really like how Tom Baker played the villain in Meglos. I thought he did a good job at that. So kind of similar idea where Patrick Troughton is playing two roles. He's playing the Doctor, and Patrick Troughton is also playing the villain in the story, The Enemy of the World, right here. You can see them side by side. So this is Salamander. This is Leader Salamander. And there's the Doctor. So it's really neat when an actor is able to do that, to play. The actors, like, usually is assuming that the actor has a lot of acting range. They're able to play different roles, some very different from each other. But it's especially intriguing when the actor is able to uh, do that in the very at the same time, play the protagonist and antagonist, the hero and the villain in the same show or movie. It's really interesting to see that, how the actor is able to do that, how to convince you that these are different characters. It's the same guy, but he's playing. You're supposed to believe that they're different characters. So it's really nice when the actor is able to pull that off. Another example of that is in the movie uh, The Double, with Jesse Eisenberg and Mia Wasikowska. Jesse Eisenberg. He's a very good actor. I've seen him in a couple other things he was also good in. But this movie is very yeah, it says right on the front, it's fascinating and impressive, skillfully surreal, stylish and darkly funny. Yeah, there's the back. Oh yeah, there we go. Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah, he's playing. It's such a weird movie. It really kind of messes with your head a little bit. So he's playing. I guess I could read the back here. Simon is a timid man scratching out an isolated existence in an indifferent world. He is overlooked at work, scorned by his mother, and ignored by the woman of his dreams. He feels powerless to change any of these things. The arrival of a new co-worker, James, serves to upset the balance. James is both Simon's exact physical double and his opposite, a confident, charismatic, and good with women. To Simon's horror, James slowly starts taking over his life. So this was a very good performance in a very weird movie. Jesse Eisenberg. So yeah, there's definitely there's some moments of humor and Jesse Eisenberg he's funny at times in the movie, and he's also very dramatic, which you can see in the trailer. That's what compelled me to get this. Very, very, very interesting movie. Uh, I I was I was pleasantly surprised when I realized I was remembering that it was based on a book. This movie was based on a book, and I didn't remember who the author was until I watched it recently, and then I had this funny moment of kind of uh, coincidental synchronicity kind of thing. Uh, when I realized when I read who the book was the movie is based on the book, The Double by the author Fyodor Dostoevsky. That's a fun name to say. Dostoevsky. Fyodor Dostoevsky. So that's a famous author, and it was coincidental for me because I'm actually reading. It's over there. I'm actually reading a book that has a collection of novellas in it. Uh, this is what it is. Which is weird because I just noticed recently that it has the Twin Towers on it. So this is Classics of Modern Fiction, edited by Irving Howe. And it's got 12 short novels in it. But so right now I'm reading uh, Notes from Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I, I thought it was weird that at the very same time that I'm reading this, I happen to realize while I'm watching The Double that the movie is based on a book called The Double by Fyodor Dostoevsky. So I just thought that was weird. Sometimes things happen where I notice this. They kind of synchronize how random things seem to align in my life sometimes. It's just weird. There's also another movie where an actor plays uh, two roles in something that I have. I think it's called Youth in Revolt with oh, what's his name? Sierra? Something Sierra. Now I feel compelled to get it because just because. Michael Cera, that's his name. Okay, this movie right here. Okay, so Michael Cera, he plays two roles. I guess one of them is imaginary. One of the characters in Youth in Revolt, and one of them is not imaginary. So here's Michael Cera playing two roles. So that was a very funny movie. So that's another example of where an actor is able to pull it off, where they're able to play two roles in the same production of something. Just it's really fun to watch. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a break now.